Focus. Alright, there we are. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another vlog with the family. Oh, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi, Dossie? No, you're playing? Okay. Oh, this is going in and out of focus a lot today. Maybe it's because of that light. Maybe if I turn this way. Anyways, what's up? Welcome back. I hope you all had a very good holiday. The day I'm filming this is actually the day after Christmas. I'm gonna be honest, I had every intent to start this vlog a lot earlier and get like a full day's vlog, but I didn't do that, so we're starting it later. We are gonna have a family night. I've just been hanging out with Dossie. Josh is still at work. I'm gonna cook dinner soon. And we are going to, for the first time ever, hit the Barnes & Noble post-Christmas hardcover sale. Hopefully we can find some good stuff. So, stay tuned if you like. You want to say hi? Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. And then you can look forward to a bunch more of this cuteness. Okay, so it's a little later and it's time to make dinner. We're gonna make some teriyaki veggie bowls and then we're gonna get going. I usually do peppers, onions, a little broccoli, but not a ton. Our favorite teriyaki sauce, which is the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet teriyaki sauce, the one with the pineapple in it. And then we're gonna do it over some brown minute rice. So, I hope you enjoy. Or enjoy this cooking segment, which is gonna be a time lapse. I'm awkward. You'll get used to it. Hi, baby.
I'm good. Daddy.
Daddy's not here. He's at work right now. He'll be home later. Do you want to say hi, Daddy? And I'll show him this. You say hi, Daddy. What are you doing? You want to say anything else? Can you count to 2? Did I have your toy in my lap? Who is that? What's her name, Bubba? Hey, what's her name?
No.
Is that Daisy? Apparently Daisy needs to stay in my lap. Alright, so it is the next day. We did go to the Barnes & Noble after Christmas sale last night. We did not film because on the way up there, Dossie fell asleep, and we were just kind of like, we were very tired, so we just kind of shopped and then we left. We're really bad at going out on weeknights. We never do it unless we absolutely have to. And I think the closest we've ever come to going out on a weeknight is going to the grocery store. So we did that. We got some good books. Oh, dude. Can you sit beside me, please? This is how he decided to lay. Anyways, but it was funny because while we were up there, Josh says to me, we're driving up and he goes, I could really use some caffeine. I think I'm gonna get a coffee at the Starbucks in Barnes & Noble. And he's like, what would I do to have like a little extra caffeine? And I told him, I was like, well, just ask for 1 extra shot in the coffee. And, you know, I recommend a coffee drink to him, which is a white chocolate mocha, because that's like something he'd like. He loved it. But my dear husband has never had espresso before. He didn't realize they come with predetermined amounts of espresso, and if you ask to add one, that's extra. So he asked for them to add 2 shots, thinking he's telling them the total that's gonna go in the drink. My husband, who's never had espresso before, unknowingly orders a drink with 4 shots of espresso at 6:30 at night. He made Dossie look like he was low energy. And it was so funny. and now he's allergic. So I was laughing pretty hard. I was like, no, I told you to just get one extra. But that was fun. And we got a pretty good book haul, which is the main reason I'm getting on here, because I figured we would do that. I don't think I'm going to go through the full descriptions. I am planning on doing a, like, end of year, beginning of the new year, what's my TBR thing. So I can, like, catch you up on all the books. There's a lot, my friends. And to be completely honest, we got a gift card for Christmas and I bought a couple books as my part of that because we split it. And those won't be here till January. So when they get here, I'll show you that. But in the meantime, I thought I would show you the books we got yesterday. Some of these are books I've been wanting to read, but I was like, do I really want to spend my budget on that? And then this time I was like, you know what? It's a sale, so I will just go do it. By the way, I don't know if any of you know this. This year they did 33% off as opposed to 50% off, which is, it's still a good sale. But, hey. Do you need to say something?
Bye.
We're not going bye. I'm going to film another clip.
I.
That's your eyes.
Toe.
Your toes? Do you have toes? What is that?
Apple.
Apples? Are you telling a story?
No.
Oh, no. I love you. Did you have fun at the store last night? You were sleeping in the stroller, huh? Okay. I'm gonna adjust and then I will show you guys the books. Okay, hold on. Taking a second to focus. Okay, there we are. So these are the books that we got at the Barnes & Noble hardcover sale. So this first one, first one is mine. It's Everything I Learned in a Chinese Restaurant by Curtis Chin. I have been wanting to read this. I've gone back and forth on it a lot. And I don't know why, I really enjoy books. Yeah, it's a book. I really enjoy books having to do with cooking and the restaurant industry and by chefs and things like that. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's Mommy's book. You know, this is Daddy's book.
Book.
Yeah, book. And Josh got Making It So by Patrick Stewart. Josh really loves Star Trek. I can't remember if he said that on here before or not. And he was interested in this one. And if he wasn't going to get it for himself, I was going to get it for him. But he decided that he wanted it. And we got him that. And I'm kind of curious to hear what he has to say about it.
Hey.
Hey.
Toe.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've heard some good things about this book. I watched an interview. I don't like Star Trek, but I am always interested in memoirs. So I'm curious what Josh will think of this. Maybe I'll have to steal it off him when he's done. And then I have Where There Was Fire by John Manuel Arias, which, look at this cover, isn't it beautiful? Yes, this is a book. And I can't remember exactly what it's about, but I was very, very interested in it when I read it. I like to read a little sneak peek while I'm in the store to decide if it's something that I would be interested in or not. And I was, so yeah. And then I got The 100 Loves of Juliet by Evelyn Skye. Something I've been wanting to read for a while. Funny thing is, this is supposedly a Romeo and Juliet retelling of sorts. I hate Romeo and Juliet. It bugs me that people say it's a romantic story. I've got a whole spiel. I'm sure you'll hear it sometime. But yeah, I actually read part of that, and it's been on my list for a while, so I decided to go for it. And then I got The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I love Matt Haig's books. Very, very talented writer. Except there is a permanent sticker on this, and I really, really hate these. Can we just agree those on books suck? But other than that, I'm very excited. And this other one is Josh's. There's a sticker, so bear with me. Dossie, please don't. So Josh got one called The Wager. It's a tale of shipwreck, mutiny, and murder. I have no idea what this is about, but he told me he was very interested in it, so that was the one he picked by himself. He picked the Patrick Stewart one too, but I grabbed it first and I was like, you should really read this. And he had wanted to read it, so he did, so he got it. Next I have How to Say Babylon by Sophia St. Clair. I find books by Caribbean authors, I really enjoy them. I'm sorry, excuse me. I've been really enjoying them lately, and I've been wanting to read this one, but I kind of wanted to wait till it was on sale, just because sometimes I prefer to buy things on sale. So I got that. Okay, and I apologize in advance. I am going to butcher this next tile. I Want to Die, but I Want to Eat Teobaki by Becca Sehe. I've been wanting to read this for a while too, despite the fact that I cannot pronounce the name of this dish, which I've read recipes for before. It sounds delicious. I just can't pronounce it. So, yeah. By the way, alright, last book, Mika in Real Life, which I've also been wanting to read for a while by Amiko Jean. The Barnes & Noble employee was very nice to give us a discount because the cover was ripped a little, which it's not ripped too bad, so I didn't care, but they were very nice. Very helpful, which I'm sure they were very stressed out considering it's a huge sale and people who love books are like counting down to that day. And I really appreciate that everyone was so nice, despite the fact it's late at night, they're busy, and it's the first day of a 3-day crazy sale. I always appreciate when people are very nice because I know when you work that hard and a lot of times you get mistreated, it's not the instinct. So yeah, those are the books we bought. So I have to pick a book today to read because I finished my last book. So we'll be back. Dossie is growling at me. Hi friends, so it is much later. I did choose a book. I have kind of a weird process. I don't know if I've ever talked about it on here. I read a little bit out of every book on my cart, and then I just keep doing that until I narrow down exactly which one I want to read. Considering my TBR is so big, it takes a while, and I did a time lapse of some of it, and I'm going to show you that now. So, here you go. Yeah, that was really just part of it. But I did eventually decide on a book. I am gonna read Counting the Cost by Jill Duggar-Dillard. I think her name is Jill Dillard, but on the book she wrote her by her maiden name. Everywhere else I've known her to go as Jill Dillard, from what I've seen. It is her story of breaking away from her family and that religion, and I'm very excited to read it. I very much enjoy hearing people's stories. I read both of Ginger Duggar-Wolow's books, and I very much enjoyed those. So now I'm reading this. It's actually pretty good so far. I'm only like a chapter in, but it's pretty good. Dossie is napping, and Josh went to get dinner. We are gonna have one last junky dinner of 2023, and then we're gonna shape up and get back to healthy eating because we've been pretty bad about that lately. So yeah, I'll film a clip when he gets back. Hey, look who's back. Nice strut.
Why you got that point at me for?
I said, look who's back. Who did you think I was pointing it at?
I don't know. I thought you started on you. Do I look like I know what I'm doing?
How was your day?
Bored.
Yeah. Are you glad you're home now?
Yes.
You love me a lot?
Yes.
Good, I love you too.
Add more.
Do you want to eat?
Yes.
Okay, let's eat.
So, we don't get pizza that often because of Ash's diet and health things.
You can say condition.
Condition. We don't get pizza too often. But for tonight, because we're lazy, and when she does like to get pizza, we go all out with Sahara. Sahara, that's what I said. That's what I thought I said anyway.
It has to be worth it, and that's the place that has the pizza and the breadsticks that are worth it.
I don't know if it hurt you. It probably did.
Well, it's a treat, so you want it to be worth it. And so here's the place where I love their breadsticks and I love their pizza.
It's a 2-for-1 deal. Well, it's like you like.
That's how that works.
Well, it's like you either like the pizza at another place but not the breadsticks, or you like the breadsticks at another place but not the pizza that much. So it's like Sahara. 2 for 2.
To be clear, there's no places I actually dislike the pizza. It's just there's pizza that's just good, and then pizza that's worth having on your junk day.
Yeah. And that one is the case. So, yeah. And if you haven't noticed, he's passed out. He's okay. He's just passed out. We'll probably wake him up in a second so he's not sleeping too early into the night. Because it's what, after 6 o'clock now?
Yeah.
So, I'll sleep a little early. So, yeah. Stay tuned.
Alright friends, so it is much later. Josh is actually putting Dossie to bed. I have just been out here reading. I read this in one sitting. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I had a lot of hesitation to read it initially because I knew that she was going to be more forthcoming with the issues with her family, and she had had harder times with her family than perhaps Ginger had revealed, and I didn't want to just read something that was just, they did this wrong and this wrong and this wrong and this wrong, just saying all the horrible things. And this book, I found it to be very honest. While she does share everything they did to her, she doesn't do it in a malicious way. She's very honest. She tells the whole story. She talks about the good parts and the bad parts of her relationship with her family. She talks about her personal struggles and what happened. And I also appreciate she's honest that, you know, it's not this I hate them, they hate me thing. It's just a struggle. And she also, she does talk about her siblings and her relationships with them, but she doesn't name them. So she's not taking away anybody else's right to tell their side of the story, like her siblings, if they come talk to her or anything like that. And I really appreciated that. So I would highly recommend this book. This is Counting the Cost by Jill Duggar. Jill Duggar is how it is on the book, but I do believe her name is Jill Dillard. I very much enjoyed reading that. So yeah, that is my reading update. I think I'm gonna continue this vlog into tomorrow just because I feel like it. I know it's not the most exciting. I know I haven't done much, but that's what I'm gonna do. So okay, so it's the next night, and we didn't actually wind up filming today. I was exhausted today, and not much went on. And we didn't wind up cooking the new recipe we were gonna, well, we did, but it didn't really, there were complications. It was hard, okay? We were gonna try tofu, but we kind of didn't read the recipe right, and it didn't come out, and it was a whole thing. So we just had homemade fried rice for dinner. It was delicious. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh, wait, hold on. One thing before I go. I did pick a new book last night after I finished those books. I went through my whole process again. And I chose We Ship It by Lauren Kay. I really like cruise vlogs, and we're hoping to go on a cruise someday. And I love the ocean, so I feel like this is gonna give me some oceany, cruisy vibes. Or at least I'm hoping it will. So we'll see. I would say fairly new to actually reading romance. It did not used to be my thing at all. And still sometimes it's not. But that's okay. So I'm hoping this is going to be really good. And Josh is home for a 4-day weekend, so that is going to be the next vlog. I hope you guys are all doing well. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Bye!